Hi guys, my name's Debbie. If we've not met before, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to cover my March monthly haul. Not very much makeup purchasing has happened for me. I mean, there's still quite a lot of the majority of people's makeup hauls, but you know, for a sane person. But for me, it's not very much makeup because I bought a laptop this month and spent a lot of my money on that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things to show you. So not too many things actually for me. But without further ado, let's get into it and I'll show you what I did get. So I've got a few things from the drugstore actually this month. So I picked up a new Revolution Conceal and Define concealer. They do it in a super size apparently, which is what I got. So I love this concealer. It's such a bargain. I mean, I've never used Shape Tape, but I understand it is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I love the way it goes on my under eyes. It doesn't crease. It's the perfect colour for me. It's the lightest shade they do actually, which is C1. If I was buying the foundation, I'd go for C3. I always like a lighter under eye than I do a foundation. But I also use the foundation drops that they do. I didn't buy these this month, but you can see how much of this bottle I've used if that will focus. It's literally almost at the bottom. And they're brilliant as well. So I'm not so keen on Revolution's eyeshadows, but I do love their face products. So the super size one is great because I use it for cut creases as well as my concealer. So I'll get through this super quickly. I'll probably get through 2 of these in a month, to be honest. That's my favourite concealer at the moment. And when I got that, I also picked up a face primer as well, this one by e.l.f. I've not really bought much by e.l.f. before, so I wanted to see how good the brand was. This one's the illuminating face primer, so it's got a bit of a sort of goldy kind of shift to it. Yeah, that's it, you can see it now, it's focused a little bit there, but it's like a gold, but it's out and out gold when you actually put it on. It's a little bit of a scary kind of, probably put way too much on there, but I'm just going to put some on my hands so that you can see. But it's super gold and it looks really strange when you first put it on as a primer, but once you've put your foundation over the top it looks super glowy, really pretty. So I do like it. My favourite is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Blurring Primer. I've run out of that and it's quite expensive, so I was trying to find something else that I could use that wasn't as expensive because I wanted to buy the laptop and I'm trying to save my pennies. But I think I probably still will buy the Urban Decay one as my everyday one. But that one is good for illumination and glow, so I'm not sad I bought it. I just think it's nice to have the option of either of them. Also at the same time, you know how much I love these. I've made a video showing all 4 of these, but I picked up these 2 shades. I've got 2 shades already. I just wanted to get the other 2 that they do. So that one is the shade Luna, and then I got the shade Stardust as well, but I won't talk about those too much. I'll link the video up there in the cards of their video where I covered how those work and went into a bit more detail, showed them on the eyes. So there's 2 videos I've done covering those. I'll link both of those. But also when I picked those up, they were doing 3 for 2 on makeup in Superdrug, where I buy a lot of my drugstore makeup from in the UK, and I've got this concealer palette from Barry M as well. And I wanted this because I thought it'd be quite good for cut creases, and I have used it actually. I've used that shade there, but it's a little bit too thick of a formula. I think if I put some Inglot Duraline, something to like make it a bit more malleable, it might work, but I need to play with that a little bit more and decide whether I like it or not. But I'm not sad I got it because it was essentially free, you know, it's on a 3 for 2, so it's a great way of trying things out. And another thing I got basically for free is Boots have a reward scheme, their beauty club card thing that they do for Boots, and I had £28 on there, so I was like, oh, I need to spend that. So, and I noticed they're doing Pixie in there, so I picked up the Pixie Glow Mist. Wanted this for the longest time. This one's the Rose Glow Mist. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It really illuminates the skin and gives a glow. if you like to be super matte, you're not going to like it. It does give you a bit of a shine to your complexion, but not in a sort of sweaty, sort of greasy way, a nice glowy way. I wouldn't say it sets your makeup to sort of keep it on your face for longer, but it definitely melts your powders into your skin a bit more. And the scent is beautiful. The spray goes on really sort of a fine mist. It doesn't sort of hit you straight in the face. It's a nice mist to it. That was £16, and I'll definitely repurchase. I think that's going to replace my MAC Fix Plus probably in my collection. I just think it's more affordable and it's better. And I really want to try some more Pixi products. I want to get a highlighter from them and some of their eye toppers that are similar to the Barry M ones. They do, some Pixi do those as well, so I want to pick those up at some point when I can find them, because I'm struggling to find where to get those from. Then I made a purchase from Blush Tribe, and I got 3 things from Blush Tribe. So I got the titanium dust pigment, which comes in this little pot like this, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. This one is called Cashmere, and it's a pink into sort of yellowy green shift. It's on my eyes right now, and if you're interested in how I got this eye look, I have filmed it, and the video for that will be up soon. So if you want to see what I did with that and what my thoughts were on that, I'll leave it for that video. But also I picked up 2 palettes. So I got this one. Oh, it's reflecting off of my lights there, but this one's the Sonia Zareen palette. It's really gorgeous inside, so it's very reflective, so it's hard to show you, but it's got some really unique tones in this palette. That's probably better if I go to the side like that. So there are some neutral shades in there, but these greens are really quite grungy and interesting. There's some nice purpley shades in there, and then some lighter shimmers. I always prefer a lighter shimmer on my lids than a dark shimmer really. So I prefer a dark matte in my crease or outer corner, and then to lighten up a look with a light shimmer. So this has got all of those shades in there, and they're really unique shades, and I think for what has kind of been labelled a palette that's a bit more neutral, it's really interesting. So, and with that one, there's a bit of a funny story, because I think there was 500 of these palettes, and when I saw it I was like, oh yeah, I really want it, but I'm going to be good this year, I'm not going to buy so much makeup. So the whole of January went by, kept getting emails from Blush Tribe because I'm on their mailing list, and going to the site as well and looking at it, talk to myself, and I was like, I want it, but I can't really spend any money. And then I saw on Instagram, she said, we're down to the last 10 of these palettes, who wants them? I was like, damn, I just got to get it now, because otherwise I'm never going to get it. So I bought it. So this marketing where it's like things are super limited, it really works for somebody like me. So I got the palette, and then I've noticed it's back on the site again. So I think she has had a restock. I don't really know what happened there, but either way, if it's still there and you like neutrals, but you like interesting neutrals, you maybe got all your brown neutrals already and you're looking for something that's on the more neutral side but is an interesting shade, then I think you'll definitely enjoy it. And I'm super pale, as you can see. It works on my skin tone. I think it's more designed for like Indian wedding makeup, Asian sort of skin tones, rather than my skin tone, but I think it works really well for my skin tone and would work for darker skin tones as well. So really recommend that palette. I've played with it a lot. I've done some looks on Instagram if you want to check out what it looks like, and if you want to see any looks on camera using it, then also let me know down in the comments. Also picked up the Malika palette at the same time, which is this one. That's it out of the slipcase there. And this one's oranges, pinks and purples, and some browns as well. You've got a mirror in this one, which you don't in the Sonia Zareen one, but they're the shades in that one. It's mostly matte. You've only got 3 shimmers in the palette, so gosh, I struggle with how to hold these so that I don't blind you, but we've got a shimmer there and a couple of shimmers here, and the rest are all mattes. But if you like pinks, you like oranges, or you're looking for some really good matte neutral browns, I think you'll really enjoy that palette as well. and again it's what I'm using on my eyes today with that Blush Tribe Titanium Dust pigment. So there's a lot of pigment to those pink shadows, and I'm super happy I picked that palette up. But that's all I've got for you today. I have made other purchases, but they're not here yet. So I've purchased, or done the pre-order for the Certify Affinity 2, that's its name, Affinity 2, the green and blue palette, and that ships middle of April, I think. I've also, really exciting, I've made my purchase from Menagerie Cosmetics. I've been wanting to do this for so long, but whenever I'm going to buy anything from the US, I've always got to consider the shipping. The shipping was £25, I think, or $25. Yeah, I think it was $25, but yeah, that's the price of one of the palettes, so it's a lot of money for shipping, but I understand why. It's an indie brand. You know, they got to charge for the shipping. They're not going to make any money if they don't, so I understand that. But for me, I was like, there's lots of things I can get more easily on Beauty Bay. Do I get it? But every time I see anyone do a look with the Feral palette, I just know I would love it because I love greens. So if you don't know what palettes I'm talking about, I'll pop pictures up in the screen somewhere up here if I can make them happen. So I'll get you a picture of those. But the Feral and the Dragon Child palette, I've ordered both of those. So hopefully they'll be here in the next couple of weeks or so. I've also ordered the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, which was a complete drama to get hold of. The site kept crashing as I was trying to do it, and then I had to change my Verify by Visa password right in the middle, and I was like, oh, I'm just not going to get this palette, but I've got it. But I didn't do next day shipping on it, so I was in such a rush. I was in the middle of the supermarket actually when I was ordering it, because it was supposed to drop at 6 on Beauty Bay's site, and it dropped at 5, and I don't know what made me do it, but I was just walking around the supermarket checking my emails, and I was like, oh my god, it's already on the site, I'm not going to get it. So I just dropped everything. I must look like a crazy person, and I'm ordering the palette. So I've ordered the palette, and I've also ordered the lipstick bundle as well, so I should get those, I would think, Monday or Tuesday. I'm working late on Tuesday, so I doubt I'll be able to film on Tuesday, but hopefully I'll be able to film a look or first impressions with that on Wednesday and get that up as soon as I can for you. But it's a gorgeous palette if you love blues and greens and whatever, and I hear that it's the same formula as the Blood Sugar, and that's one of my absolute favourites in my collection. So if the formula is the same, I know I'm going to love it. So super excited to get that. So I feel like I've been buying a lot of things, I just don't have them yet. But that's it for my March haul. Hope you enjoyed seeing the products that I got. I'd love to know what you guys have been picking up, so if you want to let me know down in the comments what you've been picking up. Is there anything that I'm missing from my collection that's come out this month that I should be trying, or anything that you picked up? I'm kind of interested in trying out some new lipstick brands, so if you know of any good liquid lipsticks that I could pick up that are in unusual shades. I know Menagerie Cosmetics have some beautiful ones, but any other brands, maybe Black Moon Cosmetics, if anyone's used their lipsticks, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on those, because I would like to pick some of those up. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, then I'd love it if you consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.